had what, about a half hour to kind of go get something to eat, just kind of relax a little bit. And isn't it amazing how many races that from other tracks you just kind of get to know over the years? And they're all here. I haven't seen Garrett Fleming, who used to run street stocks out here in the number 91 car for a long time. I saw Gary Fleming here. Jason Oval, saw him.
Yeah, I
awesome.
saw Jason down there.
Love it.
And a lot of racers that we'd love to see them out here.
Oh, they want to be.
in the race, but you're right, we ran into a whole lot of people that this is the place to be for this weekend. And we really appreciate being part of it. And I'm looking forward to tonight more than you could ever believe.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. Okay, it's going to be Matt Stone and Mr. Shoecar on the front row. Let's get this underway. Press mini stocks are on the road, and boy, what a start for Devin Kessler coming across the line. Here they come now with Brittany Zamora in that beautiful black and green trim number 52 car in the third spot. And Brad Thomas hanging in there over Dale Krieger, Brittany Zamora, Trent Moriarty having a great battle with Scott Burby. That's the way it's going to shape up at the season championship later on this year, the 24 and the 41. And I have a feeling that Scott Burby may not need to win this race. He'll want to, but as long as he finishes ahead of the 24 of Trent Moriarty, that's going to make a whale of a difference for him. He does it on lap number 1 as they head into turn number 2. Still the 18 of Devin Kessler now with about a half a second lead over the oh wait, that's time. Let me get my stuff straightened around here. There we go. Brad Thomas in the 5. Brittany's more hanging on there. Ron, you had mentioned that this has been the largest racetrack that Brittany Zamora has been on in year. What fun, huh?
She's doing really, really good. And I'll tell you, she's driving that car hard into the corner. As you can see in that 52 car, black with the day blowers. And now we've got a real pressure put on the 21 car. Looks like right behind. I'm not accustomed to these cars. I do apologize if I've got somebody wrong out there. But a great race for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Looks like Moriarty on the outside. Moriarty now moves into that 3rd position in front of Brittany.
Boy, that happened fast. They were side by side, the 24 of Moriarty and the 41 of Burby. And Scott seems to have really gone backwards on that last lap. But this is the reason why this young man is undefeated in the stock main event this year in the Foster Press division, because now he's moved up to 2nd. And looks up, he's got yellow Volkswagen in the mirror, and it's going to be all said and done here pretty quick. Steve. Well, that was Jeremy Andrews.
So I'm standing down here in turn number 1, and as you watch Trent go into the corners, he's actually only using 3 tires. That back right tire, or sorry, left tire, is actually going up in the air, not touching the ground. You see it go down hard in the corner. You see the tire come off the track and touch back down about halfway through the corner.
That is, you know, somebody had said, you know how you have these bench racing discussions with people. We were talking one time about what is it that makes Trent Moriarty so good. And they said, well, you take a look at his car. It's just the thing is just twisted up, but that's the way it runs, and that's the way that Trent knows how to drive it. And now here he is, first place, with 7 laps in the book. Guys having a ball. Trent Moriarty on his way. Devin Kessler, though, hanging in there, doing everything he can, and still a good run by Dale Krieger in the 21.
21 car looks like he's hanging in there real good, but Trent, you're right. Talking about pulling it off, running it on 3 wheels. He thinks it's a modified with their front engine in it, is what he's thinking. That's really amazing the way they can handle these young cars. Look at that. He's on the rail. All 3 of those guys up front are really handling well. Brittany Zamora has backed off just a little bit as we've got a beautiful yellow with day glow orange letters leading this field, and I believe a Volkswagen Rabbit.
It is a Volkswagen Rabbit. Here they come now out of turn number 4. Let's take a look at some of these lap times. Obviously considerably slower than when they qualified out here earlier today. As we mentioned, Trent Moriarty setting a new track record here. He is now currently just about a second over the second spot of Devin Kessler hanging in there. Dale Krieger starts to take a look up on the outside as they head into turn number 3. But it is all Trenton Moriarty now as he heads out of turn number 4. As you see the 2 car, number 11 car, making its way across. Trenton Moriarty, great battle, keeping up with 7th place line. Krieger taking a look up on the outside.
Well, they've got a good battle going on there between the 21 car, Dave Krieger, and Devin Kessler in the 18. Watch him down the back too. It looks like the 21 car, Dale Krieger, has a little bit more power. The 18 car is a little bit better handling as they come into 3 and 4. Looking underneath as they come up in turn 4. I don't think it's going to happen this lap, but it's going to happen soon.
It's going to happen real soon. Devin Kessler now has got to really pay attention. A lot of these guys have got spotters up in the grandstands. I know that Trenton's father, Tom, as we had mentioned earlier today, 7 championships here at Evergreen Speedway alone, giving some great advice to the driver of the number 24. And here they come now out of turn number 4. Trent Moriarty still with close to about a second lead. But what a battle shaping up. Kessler on the outside, Krieger on the inside, going into 1.
Whoa, and here's the lock car for a second.
Wow.
That was a veteran move right there. Knew he just took it in hard. He's going to have to block out the 18 car, and he sure did that with no harm, no foul. You knew that was going to happen. And look, he gained a little bit on Trent Moriarty. Tom saying, don't look in your mirror, kid. Don't look in your mirror. They're coming.
Plenty of time to do that tonight. This is all said and done as it's still now down to about a 3/4 of a second lead for Moriarty over Dale Krieger. Devin Kessler, Brad Thomas, Scott Burby in 5th. Then we go back to the 52 car, Brittany Zamora, Dale Krieger in the 15, Brian Taylor, Matt Stone, Travis Woodward in the 10th spot. And then we go back to John Stukar in the number 11 team. But then the laps are clicking off with just about a lap from halfway.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Don't always just watch the leader. Look at this battle down the front too. Between the 15 and the 44 car. They've been going after it since we got the green flag. And that's Brian Taylor and Mark Krieger. And they've been flat going after it. Going down the back tube right now. Keep your eye on everything that goes on out the track. Not just the leaders, but we've got the 21 car is gaining. That is Dale Krieger. He's gaining on Moriarty. This is going to be a heck of a race in about 4 laps.
He is picking up about a 1/4 of a second lap on Trent Moriarty. Dale Krieger is now. Dale Krieger has been behind the wheel of Moon Stock for many years out here at Evergreen Speedway. A lot of experience and very good, well-earned experience behind the wheel of the 21 of Dale Krieger now as they head into turn number 1. Moriarty taking a bit of a kick to the throat. He's looking to find that boy, Krieger all over the back end. Now they are just about a 1/4 second apart. Casino scoreboard out there on the backstretch. Let's take a look now. See who Krieger might take a look on the inside. He probably better take a look up on the outside as they're going to come into a lap car. Travis Woodward could really play into the outcome of this battle coming up as they head into 1.
Krieger's gained a couple of tenths a lap, but you can see what that means. There's just 2 tenths of a second difference between our leader and the second place. Doesn't look like it's going to happen this time with the Travis Woodward, but they're going into turn 3. That's going to hurt the 21 car just a little bit of Krieger, but he's going to gain it right back. He's a little bit faster right now. He's the 26th best time, and he turned to 26.826. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't know, Trent Moriarty, he looked in his mirror, didn't he? He's putting his hammer down just a little bit. 21 car's got just a little bit more power. You can see about a car length down the back chute. But Trent Moriarty in that front wheel drive. Now Trent's taking a different approach. He's keeping the RPMs up. And it's helping him out a little bit as his laps are just a little bit quicker.
You can bet that Trent Moriarty would love to be one of the only ones in the history of Evergreen Speedway to go undefeated in a season. And I don't know if it's ever been done. It'd be really interesting to find out. But this is going to be the race. If there is going to be one one where Trent Moriarty, he hasn't been challenged like this all season long. Is Dale Krieger waiting for that one move to try and get around the 24 car? Krieger knows what the reputation that Trent Moriarty has. Krieger taking a look up on the outside. This battle continues.
You know, with these little four-cylinder motors, you keep them up on the outside and they keep them wound up, and just because they had to move up doesn't mean that they're losing any speed. And we got another great battle going on here between the 15 and 44. We talked about that earlier. Keep your eye on them. Although they're half a lap behind, they're doing some strong, hard racing as they come up on Brittany and Zamora.
A 5-second difference between first and second, and third place Devin Kessler. You just saw Kessler in the 18 car go by. Our top two now is Moriarty has maybe picked up a 10 as he's going down the backstretch. But yeah, this one is forcing Trenton to make a different line around this 5-8. I'd love to see about a 50-lap battle between the 21 and 24 with Dale Krieger hanging in there. Looks like it's going to come down to one shot for that 21 to get around Trent Moriarty.
Only 2/10 of a second now that last time around, and it's kind of interesting. The Moriarty car taking the low line in 1 and 2, taking a higher line in 3 and 4. And it seems to be working very well for him. But boy, this is a battle coming down as we only have 22 laps down.
We have got 7 to go this time. Can Dale Krieger find that one sweet spot? I thought he was going to take a look up on the inside. It just looks like Moriarty gets off the corners a little bit better than Krieger does. They're both front-wheel drive cars, so they're both pulling their way through the turn. And it'd be interesting to see. We have Jeremy Anderson about the fact that Moriarty comes into these turns and he's just like previewing it as he goes down in there. But look at Krieger taking a look down on the inside, and he just about had it in there, got loose. It was so close. Moriarty hangs on.
Oh, he could taste it there. It looked like he might take the lead. And boy, I'll tell you what, two people were scared there, and that's Trent Moriarty and Krieger. But this is great racing with his little four-cylinders. It doesn't get any better than this. As they come down out for turn number 4, now Trent has got himself about probably a 4/10 of a second lead. He picked up a couple of tenths that last lap. And these cars have to stay wound up as they go down. Now he's starting to stretch it out a little bit. I'm kind of wondering whether Krieger might have overheated the tires just a little bit.
Well, he knew that may be his one shot before he didn't pay out. He got wicked loose going into that turn. He came into it hard, and I think what helped him was getting just a great run off of turn 4. But again, now we're up to about a 3/4 of a second lead now for Trent Moriarty over Dale Krieger. But boy, I tell you, that was victorious. Breathing easier right now are two people, like you mentioned. One is Trent Moriarty, and the other is his dad, Tom.
Well, yeah, it looks like he stretched it out just a little bit. Our laps start to wind down in our 30-lap main event. And Trent Moriarty looks very, very strong now. He is really, I don't think he's had a miscue in this whole 30 laps that I have seen at least. And the rest of the class is doing just a phenomenal job when you figure this is the only time of the year they are on the track.
Yeah, they'll all be able to drive it on the trailer tonight if they keep it up like this. And our lead now, Trent Moriarty going to have 2 laps to go. One more green flag lap. Then we'll see the white flag come down for next time. But Trent Moriarty now with his biggest lead, 1.024 seconds over Dale Krieger.
Wow, it doesn't look like they're going to come into any lap traffic, but what an awesome job these mini stocks have done as they completed it. Looks like the whole 30 laps without a caution flag, and they did a great job as they learned. Here he comes up at turn number 4. It's car number 24, Trenton Moriarty. No, it's just white flag. I thought it was going checkered.
White flag out for the 24. He looks like he is going to go unblemished in 2015. Trent Moriarty now with still a 1.02 second lead over a really impressive run by the 21 car of Dale Krieger. He almost had him. He knew he had one shot. He tried to pull it off. Give him props for that. But raising high for the 24, Trent Moriarty over Dale Krieger coming across in second. Good battle. Shaving up for third now, Scott Burby. will come off of turn number 4, and he will get the third spot. The 18 of Devin Kessler will finish 4th. Out of turn number 4 comes the 5 car of Brad Thomas. Then we go back to Brian Taylor. Brian in the 44